Hi, welcome to my channel Ruby Net Crochet y Tejidos, and this videos is part 1 of 2. I'm gonna show you how to do this bikini cover up. It's a 2-piece. In part 1 we're gonna do the top, and in part 2 the bottom. You can wear it like this as a little blouse or with your bikini, or you can wear the second piece that we're gonna do for the lower part. It's very easy to do. I hope you guys like it and give it a try. And here is the list of material you're gonna need to make it. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and click on the little bell. That way you get notification each time I upload a video. Remember, I make my videos in Spanish and English. If you receive a Spanish video and you want to see in English, go to the main page of my YouTube channel that you will find the English version. To make this 2-piece beginner cover up, I'm gonna use this Premier Cotton Fair, 52% cotton, 48% acrylic, fine 2, 100 grams, 290 meters each. They recommend a 4mm crochet hook. I have two, a 3mm and a 3.5mm hook. The color of this one is bright pink, this one is white, and this one is circus. This will be the main color. I have two of these, two of the white and one of the pink, and I think I will have enough because these pieces are not big pieces. They are small cover-ups, even they are two top and bottom separate, but it's enough. In the first part I will do the top, and the bottom part, and you're gonna need tapestry needle. We're gonna start scissors with the bra part, and it's very easy to do. It's just a double crochet, and we're going to increase each row and here with one chain separation. That way the little holes are not too big. It's nice and thick. You can wear it without a bikini top. You can wear it like this because it's very you see, it's no see-through or anything. It's not a thin because it's medium too. I have a nice thickness the yarn. So it's really easy. So we want to work with the colorful, and then a row of white, and then a pink, and then we finish with the white. After we finish the second one like this, we'll attach them together and we'll do a border all the way around, and then we'll work in the lower part of the top. So with this one and the 3mm crochet hook, I'm gonna start a chain of 15, 12 plus 3 to turn our work around. So I will measure here when I have my 15. Here I have my 15 chains. You're going to do a yarn over, and you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then number 5 you're going to do a double crochet, and you're going to do a double crochet on each chain space, and with that chain 3 you'll have 12 double crochet. So you're going to do a double crochet till the end. This part is the same, this part that we're working, as the bikini cover up that I did the week before the last one. You know, the top part, you're going to start the same. And the only thing that the other one, because the yarn was a little bit thinner, I did a few more stitches, 15 plus 3, and this one is just 12 plus 3. And you're gonna do a double crochet and double crochet. It's really easy. This part is really easy. Well, the whole thing is very easy. You'll see. And we're going to work on the last one. And I'll be like this. Yarn over in the same space. You're going to do 2 more double crochet. you're gonna chain 1, and in that same space where you did those 3, you will do 3 more. So in the next row we'll do 3 on each side of here the chain 1 space. First time working with this yarn and I absolutely love it. It's nice for summer pieces. I know it's a blend of cotton and acrylic, but that makes the yarn stronger and softer and more beautiful to work with. So like this you're going to continue until you get to the last space. Now the last one will be in the chain, and you'll have a nice and even border. Now you're going to chain 3, you're going to turn your work, and you will do a double crochet on top of each double crochet until you get to the last one before the chain 1 space. And then I will meet you here to work on the chain space and continue on the other side. I don't want to record every single double crochet that I do because I don't want the video to be too long for this part. I worked the last one in that double crochet. Now in the chain 1 space you're going to do 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3. You're going to chain 1, and in the same space you're going to do 3 double crochet, and that's the repetition that you're going to do in this part for so I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows with this color in total. But remember, it's better if you're making this for yourself to try it on, and you will know if you want a little bit more of these or less, depend on your chest size. So chain 1 already and 3 more double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, and you're going to do a double crochet on top of each double crochet, and this yellow one is the first one, so I'll do my first one in there, and I will continue all the way until the end, until the last one, and I start to look like this. I'm going to finish on top of the third chain with a double crochet. I'm going to chain 3, I'm going to turn my work around, and I'm going to do exactly the same repetition as you did in row 2. You're going to continue until you have 7 rows. So the increases, you're going to do a double crochet on top of each double crochet. When you get here to the chain 1 space, you will do 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, and a double crochet on each chain space. And you will work the same repetition until you have 7. So I'm done 2. I had to work 5 more. I'm not going to record those 5 because it's exactly the same as I showed you in row 2. You will do for 5 more, okay? Here I finished my 7th row, and now here I finished my 7 rows. Now I'm going to chain 1, cut the yarn, and work a row with the white. Now with the white, I'm going to do slip knot. I like to do a slip knot because this way it secures that change of color, and when you have the loop, it's your first chain space. So I'm gonna come here and top of the last double crochet. I'm gonna pass the loop, and you see that will be for the first chain. I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Turn or work around, and you're gonna work a double crochet on top of each double crochet, exactly the same as you work with the other color. You're gonna work this row. You're gonna come to the top, chain 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, and continue. You're gonna cut the white. You're gonna change to the pink, and you will do exactly the same as you do with the white. You will do a slip knot, chain 3, do a double crochet on top of each double crochet, the increase in the top, and you will continue to the other side. After that, I will show you how you're gonna do this part, and then how you're gonna attach your 2 pieces together. Okay. Now we're gonna work in this last row. Very easy to do. So I'm gonna work in the same space where I did the chain 3 with this color to go up. That way the white will be in the right side and you can see the white more than if you turn it around. You see on this side, the pink is more higher up, and in here the white it is. I want the white to be more, you know, that you can see better the white. So, in this side, that is the right side of the piece, I'm gonna do slip knot, and for the first one, this here, you're gonna go to the third chain, you're gonna pass that loop, and you're gonna chain 5, 3 to go up and 2 for separation. 1, 2, 3 plus 2. Yarn over. You're gonna skip 1 and 2, and the third one you're gonna do double crochet, chain 2, yarn over, 1, 2, and the third one a double crochet, and like that you're gonna continue working all the way around until you get to the tip. Here in the tip, when you do that double crochet, you will chain 2, and then you will do in the chain space a double crochet, chain 2, a double crochet, and you'll continue exactly the same to the other side. When you finish, you'll work in the next one, and then now I will show you how you're going to attach this part to this one. Once you finish, you'll come to this one, you do the slip knot, and you'll chain 2 this time, because we're going to do a slip stitch on top of this one, and that slip stitch will be like a chain space. So you go here, you pass it through the tip, the top of that one, the first one, and when you do your slip stitch, you see, you create a chain in here. Now you'll chain 2, 1 and 2, yarn over, you're going to count 1, 2, you go in the third one, you're going to do a double crochet that you don't going to finish, you have 2 loops open, and then you go on top of the next double crochet, that is this one, and you will pass your hook, pull the yarn through, and slip through those 2 loops. Again, chain 2, yarn over, you're gonna come here to this one, and you're gonna count 1, 2, and in the third one you're gonna do a double crochet that you don't gonna finish, you have 2 open loops, and then you will grab the one in the back, and you see with the yarn from the top, you will bring your hook through that, and here you will pass it through, you slip through those 2 and chain 2, 1 and 2. Again, yarn over, 1, 2, and the third one, a double crochet that you don't want to finish, you go to the next double crochet and do the same, you pass it through, slip through those 2 and chain 2, and now you'll continue working as you did on the other side. Chain 2, a double crochet, and like that you will work around until the end of this row, and it will look like that. If you like, you can do another one, but for mine it's perfect like Before this. You start doing this part, I recommend to cut a piece of white yarn and put it to the side, because when we finish attaching the 2 pieces together, we'll have to do a chain in one side for the back, and when you finish attaching the other piece, you'll have the yarn in the other side to do the chain, but you will have already the chain in here, that way you don't have to cut the yarn and do the chain on the other side. Okay, so now in this side I'm gonna go to the third chain, 1, 2, and the third one I'm passing this smaller hook to loose it up, and now with the 3mm I'm gonna come here. Let's see, I left a piece really long, I'm gonna do a slip knot, pass it through that loop, and I'm gonna do a chain multiple of 3 on this side, and the loop went a little bit too small. There we go. So when you do the chain, make sure that you measure on your body and that it's not all the way touching each end. you want to leave a piece. That way when you pass the little I-cord in the back, you have a nice space in the back. So I'm going to do my chain multiple of 3. I'm going to cut this yarn. I will do the same amount on the other side, and then I will measure it in my body, and then I will continue my work. Remember this, you have to do according to your size. I have 30 here. I'm going to do 31, and I'm going to pull through. You see, when you pull, the last one, it will do a little knot. So you have to do one extra. And now I have 30. I will leave the yarn here. I will do the same on the other side. And I will measure on my body to see if 30 is enough, if I have to remove or add any more. Now in this side chain, where I have the yarn attached, I will only do 30 chains. And then I will try it, see if it's perfect or not. And after that, you can lose all the extra tail. I already lost some tails in this one. I don't have any, only the one from the chain. I had to lose these ones. I like to lose tails as I go, and that way at the end I don't have that many tails to lose. Here I made 24 chains in this side, 25 in the other one. I cut the yarn, I pulled the yarn, and that number 25 created a little knot, so I'll have 24 on the other side. Now we're gonna chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. You're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6 you're gonna do a single crochet. And now you're gonna chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. You're gonna count 1, 2, and number 3 a single crochet. And like that you're gonna continue all the way until the end of the chain. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and the third a single crochet. You're gonna continue until here. You're gonna do a single crochet, chain 3 single crochet, and you're gonna space them, chain 3 single crochet in this side, and the center we're gonna do 3 half double crochet. That way it's nice and even, and then you continue with the 3 chain single crochet all the way until the end, and the same amount of space that you do on one side you have to do on the other side. Now here in the center, after you chain 3, we're gonna do 3 half double crochet on the center. That way is nice and even the border and here. I finish at the other end. I'm gonna chain 1, cut the yarn, lose those tails, and then we're gonna work in the lower part. We're gonna do these flowers like this that we're gonna attach to this one, and then after that we'll do a border all the way around. They have to be attached until you know the amount that you need for this side as you need for the other one. It will be a little stretched out like this. Okay, that's how they go. So these motifs is what we're gonna do now. I did a magic circle, and the magic circle I did 16 single crochet, and I did this elongated treble crochet with a chain 7 space, and then with the pink I did 7 chain space with a single crochet all the way around. And then when we attach them here, they will be like that. And then all the way around we'll do a border with white, that way they go together. And as we made these, we'll attach them one to. We're gonna start with a magic circle. To the magic circle, you're gonna wrap your yarn like this. You let go, you pass your hook through that loop, and when you pull it out, you have your magic circle. You have to have the strand of your yarn always in the front of your hook. That way when you grab it here, it do like a little twist, and you can do your chain one. You can do it 1 finger, 2 fingers. You see, when you pass and you pull, that strand is in the front of the hook. So you're gonna chain 1, and you're gonna do 16 single crochet. When you have your 16 single crochet, I will meet you here. Now we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, yarn over twice. You're going to go to the same space where you did that slip stitch. You're going to pass your hook through. And now we're going to work in every single loop, because we're going to do an elongated treble crochet. So you're going to pass it through the first one, and then 2, and 2, but you're going to leave those 2 in here. You don't want to finish. Yarn over twice, you go to the next single crochet, and you pass through the first loop, and then 2 and 2, and now you close those 3. You're going to chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yarn over twice. You go to the next single crochet, you pass your hook through, you pass through the first loop, and then 2 and 2, and you don't want to finish. Yarn over twice. You go to the same single crochet, you pass through the first loop, 2, 2, you don't want to finish because you need 3 of these elongated treble crochet. Yarn over twice and go to the next one, pass it through 1, 2, and 2. You're gonna pass it through, and now we're gonna do 7 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yarn over twice. You're gonna go to the next single crochet, and you're gonna pass your hook through. You pass through the first loop, and then 2 and 2, and you don't want to finish. Yarn over twice. Go to the same space at that single crochet, and you pass it through the first loop, 2 and 2, and you don't want to finish because you need 3. Yarn over twice, go to the next single crochet, and you pass it through 1, 2, and 2. Now you're going to close those loops. You're going to chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and you're going to continue with that repetition, and you're going to end up with 8 of these petals. So we look like this. Now I'm gonna do a few more of these with this color. That way when I work with the pink one, I'll attach them one to each other. So I'm gonna do a few. This will go around here, and then this one around there. So it will be probably like 3 to 4 on one side, 3 to 4 on the other side, and the one in the center. I'm not sure yet, but I will do a few, because as you attach them, you'll be measuring in this piece. That way you can attach them together after, but you have to do the strip first. I did 4 more, only 4 for now. That way, as I attach them, I measure. That way I don't make too many. So now I'm gonna do slip knot with this one. Leaving a tail for later to loose, it'll be easier. And you come to one of these chain 7 space. You're gonna pass that loop. You're gonna chain 1, do a single crochet in that space, and now you're gonna chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You go to the next chain space, you do a single crochet, and like that you're gonna work all the way around. Chain 7, single crochet, chain 7, single crochet. At the end, you're gonna do a slip stitch in the first single crochet. You're gonna cut the yarn, loose the tail, and then when you have one like this, you're gonna start with the other one, and every 2 of this space you're gonna be attaching them like this and here. Once you have a full one like this, you will net crochet 3, 1, 2, and 3. You go to one of these chain 7 space, and you will do a single crochet, chain 3. You go to this one and do a single crochet, chain 3. Go to the next chain 7 space and this one and do a single crochet, and now you'll chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and you finish in this one. And now you'll chain 7, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and you go to the space in this one and you do a single crochet, and you attach 2 motifs together. And now you'll continue working in this one. You'll finish here exactly the same as you did that one, and then the next one you'll attach in here. They have to be straight in a line, and then later we'll attach these. I did 7 of this motif, and the last one I still have the tails just in case. Now we're gonna attach this piece to this one with the white, and after we'll do a round all the way around the piece. That way it's nice and uniform, and it's one whole piece. Okay. I'm gonna start with a slip knot, and we're gonna start in here. And this part you have to tweak a little bit how you work attaching these two. Sometimes you'll work from this one and then skip one and go to the next loop, and sometimes you will go right into the next loop. You have to tweak it around in order to have this even all the way to the end. I'm gonna start in this one, and I'm gonna do a single crochet and a 7 chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Go to the next space, a single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now you're gonna come to the first loop. I'm gonna do single crochet. Now you're gonna chain 2, yarn over, and in the next chain 7 space you're gonna do 2 half double crochet. 1 and 2, chain 2, you're gonna skip one and go to the next one. Well, if you had to skip one and go to the next one and do a single crochet, chain 2, yarn over, you're gonna go to the next space and you're gonna do 2 half double crochet, chain 2, and now you'll look where that one will go, if you had to skip one or not. You see, for this one I don't gonna skip one, I'm gonna go right into the next one. Let me move these. You have to move them around, that you open and they're like that, you see. Right into the next one, I'm gonna do a single crochet, you're gonna chain 2. Now we're gonna work in these 2 space, and if you look at your piece, that is a lower part, so you have to do the 2 stitches a little bit longer in these 2. So instead to do half double crochet, I'm gonna do 2 elongated double crochet and 2 elongated double crochet in this one, and still with a chain 2 space. Yarn over, you're gonna come to this space and you're gonna have 3 loops. You're gonna pass through the first one and pass it through 2 and 2, and that's an elongated double crochet or Portuguese double crochet, and again pass it through 1, through 2 and 2, chain 2, flat your piece, and you see in this one you could skip one and go to the next one, or for mine, one, 2, yarn over, go to the next space and do 2 elongated double crochet, one and 2, and for this one I don't gonna skip. I know that I don't gonna skip because I already recorded in Spanish, and I know in this one I don't gonna skip. 1 and 2, yarn over, and then in these 2 on the top you're gonna do 2 half double crochet and 2 half double crochet in this one. 1 and 2, chain 2, and I come to the piece, and you see I will skip one and I go to the next one. Let me see. No, for that one I don't want to skip neither, because otherwise I will pull too much. No, yeah, no, I had to skip. Sorry. Like I said, for mine, 1 and 2, and then I will skip one. I don't gonna skip the next one, and so on. I think 1 and 2, and right to the next one. Yeah. So like that, you're gonna be working these 2 pieces, and the lower parts, and here you do 2 elongated double crochet, and in these 2 just half double crochet, and then you'll continue attaching your piece. You see I have to try to make it like that. That will come all the way, these 2 in the center will come to the center of your piece, and then you'll continue into the other end. Even if they pull a little bit, remember you have to pull this anyway to put it on, so don't matter if they're open like that. And then you'll continue here, you will finish, and then you'll do a chain of 7 single crochet, chain of 7 single crochet, and then you will do that all the way around your piece, and I will meet you at the end after you do a 7 chain and a slip stitch on top of that single crochet. I'm gonna finish here with a slip stitch on the first single crochet. Now in this space I did only 5 chains where you attach the 2 motifs together, because I tried to do 7 but it was 2 too many, so I decided to leave it with 5 in this part here. If when you're working on yours with 7 is fine, you will continue with 7. Disregard that I did 5, but for mine with 5. So depend how loose or tight you crochet. So now I'm gonna do a slip stitch on the first chain, I'm gonna chain 1 and do a single crochet in that space. I'm gonna chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and that's 7 space, and here I'm gonna do 2 double crochet, or single crochet, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this space of chain 7, you're gonna do 2 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and in that space where you had this beginning, and here you're gonna do a single crochet in that space, and you'll have this in the side like this for the I-cord to close the back. So now we're going to continue all the way around our piece, and then when we get to the other side we will do the same, and then we'll work in the lower part. Now this part is really easy. You're going to do in that same space of the chain 3 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2, and a single crochet. You go to the next chain 3 space, do a single crochet, 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2, and a single crochet. Go to the next space and do the same, a single crochet, 2 half double crochet, and a single crochet. The same, single crochet, 2 half double crochet, and a single crochet. And like that you're going to continue all the way around, doing this little border all the way around here, all the way around, until you get to here. That we're going to do exactly the same as we did here, and then work in the lower part. In the center of the top of the bra, you're going to do a single crochet, a half double crochet, you're going to chain 1 and do the same, a half double crochet and a single crochet. In that chain space in between the half double crochet, we're going to do the I-cord for the strap, and then you're going to continue working exactly the same all the way around until you get to the center of the next one, and then work the rest. Now look like this. And this side I did one of those border, and then I skipped the center, and then I go to the next one here, and then I'll continue all the way around, and this part it will stay like that. I finish with a single crochet, so now I'm gonna 7 chain, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 2 single crochet, and I will do 7 a single crochet and 7 and finish in here and that stitch, and then will be exactly the same as in this side. I'm gonna finish here with a single crochet, and you have the 3 loops for the back of your piece. Now for the border, you're gonna do a single crochet, 2 half double crochet, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, 2 half double crochet, a single crochet. You're going to jump to the next space, a single crochet, 2 half double crochet, 3 double crochet, 2 half double crochet, and a single crochet. You're going to jump to the next space, and I will do the same. Now here in the one with 5, you'll do only 1 double crochet in the center, and that way you have less stitches, otherwise will be too many. And then you'll continue all the way around until the end, and this is the last row. And then after, we're gonna do the I-cord for the straps. So it's very easy. You're gonna do a single crochet, 2 half, 3 double, 2 half, 1 single. Except in this one you will do a few less in the center. Now I'm gonna do slip stitch in the first single crochet, chain 1, cut the yarn, loose the tails, and now we're gonna work on the straps. I did one I-cord with the same crochet hook, the 3mm. If you like, you can do it with double pointed needle, and you can do your I-cord, netted or crochet, and they still look exactly the same because it's the same technique. And this would measure 26 inches, give or take, or 66 centimeters. I'm going to do the same for the other strap, and this one is just to tie in the top, and then after I will do a long one for closing here in the back. Okay. If you like, you can do this longer, and then you cross it in the back, pass it through these loops, and tie it in the back. That was what I did for my other bikini cover-up or dress that I did last Wednesday. I finished. So it's up to you which type you want to do. Now I'll zoom in a little bit, that way I show you how to do your slip I-cord. Not too small, just like that. And you're gonna come to the tip where you did, remember, a single crochet, a half double crochet, a chain 1, a half double crochet, and a single crochet. You're going to work and here where the half double crochet, you're gonna pass a loop, and you're gonna keep that loop. I like to leave a tail long enough, that way it's easier to lose later. You can give a better finish than a short tail that come undone. So you go to the chain space, pass it through the chain space, and you have 2 loops, and go on top of the half double crochet, and you're gonna have 3 loops, and I'm gonna pass it through the other side. I open that there, and that's the base of your I-cord. Now you pull them a little bit to even them up. You remove your hook from the last 2, leaving the first one, and you grab the working yarn, pass it through the first one, pass the hook through the middle loop, pass it through, and go to the last one, pass it through. Now you pull, and that's the base of your I-cord, and that's what you're going to do all the way. So you pull them a little bit, that way they're nice and even, and don't pull this one, the working yarn, otherwise you'll close the last loop. You remove your hook from the last 2, pass it through the first one, through the middle one, and the last one. Again. Pass it through the first one, and you see the last one close a little bit, but that's okay. And now through the last one. You have your 3 loops. Again, pass it through the first one. My yarn is opening now, but that's okay. Make sure that you, if you are yarn open, that you have all the strand, otherwise it'll look, no, don't gonna look nice. And you pull it, and it'll start to look like that. Again, and you see when I grab the first loop, I try to leave that nice and loose, and I go as far as I can from this loop. That way I don't pull the loop, I just pull in the yarn. And again, and the last one. So, and here you see I have one of the strand out, so what I'm going to do, I pull as far as I can, it's almost at the beginning, but that's okay. You see, pass it through the middle one, and now through the last one, and I'm back again to normal. Pull them a little bit, go to the first one, the second one, and the last one. And like that, you're going to continue working until you have the desired length for your I-cord. It's very easy to do a crochet I-cord. So when I finish this one, you'll do the other one exactly the same, and you have to work on the right side of your piece, otherwise it will be the open part to the front. Even in that you don't see it, but still it'll be nice to have the right side out. After that, we're going to do the one that we're going to cross in the back, and for that one you don't have a base like this one, so we'll create a base and then start working in the other I-cord when I finish that one. Here I have my two straps. Now I'm going to work on the one for the back. Now we're going to start the I-cord for the back. You're going to start with a slip knot. We need to create a base for the I-cord. So you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And you see you have the first loop already. So you go to the second chain and pull out a second loop, and you go to the first chain and pull out the third loop. You pull a little bit, you take the 2 loops out, pass it through the first one, through the second one, and now the third one. And now you have the base of your I-cord. Pull out a little bit, go to the first one, the second, and third. And this is a little flat, but it will be round, don't worry. It's just the beginning because you're holding it flat. So pass through the first one, the second one, and the third one. And like that you'll continue working. You see, it will go round. As long as you want, you're gonna have, you know, to give it the length that you want. I already did mine for the back. You see, it's here. You see, it will go pointy like that. So a measure, I'll give you the measure of the one that I did for myself. This one is a little longer. I measured 49.5 inches. That is like 126 centimeters long. So now I will lose all the tails. and I will put it on in my mannequin and I will show you the end result. Now with the leftover yarn, I will be doing the lower part, and that will be for the next video tutorial. So I hope I have enough left over. Otherwise I will have to run to Michael's. Well, this is the end result, and I absolutely love this piece. And the mannequin is a little bit loose because the mannequin is more like a small to medium size, but still it looks nice even that is quite loose. I absolutely love this piece. Now I'm going to show you the back, that way you can see how it looks in the back. It's very close in the back as well. Like this is in the back, and you see it's very close in here. If you want to make this size smaller, I recommend to do to remove this motif and that one. The I-cord will be more open in the back, but still it will look fantastic. And like this is the tie. If you want this smaller as well in the front, I will turn around the mannequin and I will spin a little bit better, that way you can see. Here in the front, if you want this smaller, you can remove one of this row, this part of the colorful piece, because look, it's very loose. And remember to remove one of each motif in the back, that will be much smaller. Now, if you don't want to change that and you want it just a little bit smaller, you can change your crochet hook size to a 2 to 2.5 millimeter crochet hook. The same if you use thinner yarn, automatically this piece will be much smaller. You have to keep that to account. And if you want it just a little bit bigger, you can increase the size of your hook or increase one row in here. But by increasing to a 3.5 to a 4 millimeter crochet hook using this yarn, automatically it will be much bigger. I absolutely love this piece. This in the lower part can look amazing. I love it. So next week I will be making the bottom part of the piece, and I hope you guys like it and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. And if you make this beautiful piece and you want to send me some pictures, you can do it through my Facebook page, Ruby Net Crochet y Tejidos, or my Instagram. I wish you have a beautiful day. Bye. And don't forget to share my videos with friends and family as well.